lonesome. Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Amir Shane, please let me explain. Amir Shane means you're grand. Amir Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the Shane means you're grand. Amir Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andrews sisters. I'm Patty.
I'm Maxine.
And I'm Laverne.
Say Bella, Bella, even second bar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain. Amir Shane, so kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, so that you will understand.
It's Blockbusters, and please welcome your host, Royal Flush. Hello, everybody. I'm in the game. I'm at a funny angle, but hopefully you all can see me. Yeah, it's had an upgrade slightly. We've got titles, we've got chat in the game, so it means I can look at the chat here, although apparently emojis are not a thing. I'm in the game, which is great. We've got neon now, we've got the gold run, we've got titles, we've got credits, we've got community written trivia. It's all so very exciting. I've spent almost all of last week on this, most of last week from sort of Monday through to Saturday morning, to make it right, make it good. And this is the first time in a while where I've not actually finished something on the day I'm streaming it for the first time, which is good, I guess. I think it's working. I've got it set up on the Stream Deck now as well. It's got the grand total of 8 buttons, which means my Stream Deck XL is getting put to good use, clearly. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. I hope you enjoyed the warm-up. I made sure we were into that today, so we'll play Gold, Silver, Bronze on Saturday, I suspect. Oh, I've got a little bit of hiccups, nervous hiccups I normally get before the first running of a new game. But, yeah, this is Blockbusters. This is the new Blockbusters. I remember when I did my other one, like 18 months ago. Yes, there's a fire exit, because why not? When I did my first one, like 18 months ago, I tried to do these pictures that are on the wall. They're up here, actually, that's where my camera is. And I remember coming away thinking that I was terrible and bad because they looked terrible and bad. And the whole Blockbusters thing, it's sort of left me with a feeling that I never wanted to play it because of the question database wasn't very good, and it wasn't very well laid out, and it didn't look very good, and it was difficult to control, and there wasn't much security in there if questions were right and wrong. You had to buzz twice. So there was so much wrong with it, and the fact that it was 3 people and no one else could play was also a big negative. So I fixed all these problems, and now even if you don't get into the hot seat, you can play along in the lobby game. And there is a gold run, and there's a lobby game for the gold run and the regular game. You don't need a microphone to be in the hot seat, but we are going to play the rules of you can stay on up to 3 times. So if you win your match, and this might be something that I do away with after a while. It depends how happy people are playing the hot seat game, playing the lobby game rather than the hot seat game. If people really feel that it's not fair, or if the winning 2 stay on, because it's 2 versus 1, if the winning 2 stay on, people might think, well, that's a bit fair if they get unfair if they get 3 games in a row. When there's other people who want to play. But now there's a lobby game, I'm hoping that that's not going to be as much of an issue. So we'll see how it goes. We'll play a few games tonight. A huge, massive thank you to Egg Fried Cheese, who's raiding now, following his Beat Saber expedition. Welcome, Egg. Thank you for that raid. Lovely to see you. So yeah, we'll try it out, and we'll see how things get on, and if people feel like they want to get more into the game, then maybe we can rethink that. What I was going to say is a massive thank you to all the people who've contributed trivia to this already. We've got a really good sized database now. There's certainly going to be enough for quite a few games tonight, unless everyone finds them really difficult and we just burn through the question pack, because Blockbusters is a bit of a question burn, but they're also really easy questions to write for, so hopefully we'll all have fun. The lobby has got the capacity for 100 people. It doesn't look like I'm going to need that capacity tonight, but we'll see. If you would like to have a go at Blockbusters, just to remind you, if you're on the blue team, there's 2 of you, and you've got to go left to right. If you're on the white team, you've got to go from top to bottom. The whole game, lobby and hot seat, is done in whispers, apart from the lobby code, which can just go into public chat. If you win 2, you get 5 points for every tile that you get correctly, and then you pick the next letter. Once you have crossed the board, you win that board and you win the game, and we go on to the next one. It's best of 3 games. The winner of the best of 3 goes on to the gold run, and then that team can come back in the next game for up to 3 matches. Every tile you get in the gold run is worth 10. If you manage to successfully complete the gold run, you get a fixed maximum of 200. No holiday prizes, I'm afraid, but that's how I'm doing the rules. So you want to see how many points you can accrue across 3 matches. And we'll see how we get on. So, it's Blockbusters, and if you would like to come and play the new improved Blockbusters, you need to type in the lobby code, which is nearly kills, KLLS. Come and join the game. Oh, so much beep. So much buzzing. So, reminder, this is all done in whispers. You don't need to buzz and then type your answer. You literally just type your answer to buzz in. That's how this works. No significance for the colours. There's just a random choice of yellow, blue, or white. They're just random. Bluebuzz.wave. Self-exclude is not a thing, Egg Fried Cheese, but I can add you to the exclusion list if you don't want to be picked for hot seat play. I have got an internal exclusion list as well as a fast track list. So, Egg, do you want me to add you to the exclusion list? Because I can do, if you'd Maybe I could add self-exclusion to it. There are people who want to be excluded. Okay. Well, there's no microphone, so I mean you don't have to be in the hot seat. But if you want to just play the lobby game, if you don't want to be in the hot seat, do let me know. Thank you for that 2-month subscription there, DC Simmons. Thank you for continuing that. Thank you very much for the vote of support as well. Cola, let me exclude Cola then, okay? Which means, Cola, you will be able to play in the lobby game. So Cola's on the exclusion list. Egg, I'll add you to the exclusion list. Let's say there's no microphone or anything, but if you don't want to be one of the 3 players featured there, if you just want to play along in the lobby, then just let me know. Drahuska, I shall exclude you as well. Right, mate, note to self, can a mod note down in the Blockbusters internal that I need to add a self-exclusion mechanic. You don't really just want to see your questions. I imagine we'll get a few of them, Egg. So I shouldn't worry about that. Right, I'll just give you a couple more minutes if you want to join. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34. It's encouraging. 34 people. Maybe a different command to enter but be excluded. That could work. Yeah, that should be easy enough to manufacture. I mean, I could probably just make it a fixed code, Samster. So, like, type exclude to join the game, but be excluded from hot seat. But you will still be able to be on the leaderboard. Loved US Blockbusters, never saw the UK version. As far as I know, it's exactly the same, except more British in the UK. Right, I'm going to lock this up, and we're going to get on with this game. I've got 3 people on the exclusion list: Cola, Drahuska, Egg Fried Cheese. So you won't be invited into the hot seat game, but you are still able to play along in the lobby. So let's find out who is going to be playing the first game of the brand new... Hello, Toadboy, welcome. I haven't said hello to everyone. We've got Persephone's Twitchbot, Royal Flush. By the time I finish saying hello to everybody, we'll start the game. Dr. Mummy, Connor, Dogfish, Ash the Bash, Ramsey Fox, Lewis T, Innis, Carver 7th, Kanoko the Cooper, Nightbot, Progme, AJ Nokia, M3 times, Keshi Head, Procyon Contain, Tyson Bane, The Lupine One, Score Count, Clive Legend, Punman Ben, Not a Jumble of Numbers, Cola, Paulus de Cetrus, Sincerely J, Milk Like Substance, Aspia Dog, Shadowmane, Kazvez, Puzzle Dan, Awesome Quintuple 9, Matt the Ref, Yellowtail, David Bodicum, Yoshi, Anisep, Samster, Egg Fried Cheese, Hockade Wolf. Hockade Wolf. Welcome, Hockade Wolf. I don't recognise that name, but you're very welcome. Drahuska, Applecast, Mogris, Stu Price, 8 Minky, DC Simmons, Natter, and Toadboy. Welcome to all of you. Lovely to have you here. Shall we get on with it? Let's lock the lobby and find out who's going to be coming to play the first game tonight. It's Tyson Bane versus Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers. Welcome to all 3 of you. Tyson Bane, you are going to be white. You're going from top to bottom. Natter and Not a Jumble, you are going blue to blue, left to right, or right to left. Hello, Dylan. Make sure that towel stays on because the webcam is on. And it's like that. You don't want the towel falling off. So best luck to all of you. And if you're playing in the lobby, this works in exactly the same way. You just whisper your answer to Persephone's Twitch bot. You have until one of the hot seat players has their answer confirmed before it gets locked, if that makes sense. So you can answer at any time after the bot. The bot should do all the instructions in the chat. I've not been able to test it because I could only do it out of test mode. But yeah. Tyson Bane, Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers. You just need to whisper your answer to the bot. If you win the tile, then you then need to whisper a letter of which letter you'd like. Again, wait until the bot says. And for everybody, keep your eye on the chat because, as ever, chat is king. Okay, I think we'll get the hang of it as we go, even if we're not fully briefed on how this is going to go. So, best of luck to all 3 of you. Have fun in the lobby. I think we should play Blockbusters.
Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
Bob agrees. S is flashing. So, first question up is going to be an S question. This is by Egg Fried Cheese. What S is the star sign of people born between November 23rd and December 21st? Here comes the blue team. Not a Jumble on Numbers is saying Scorpion. That is not the correct answer, so I can't accept that. So, Tyson Bane, if you want to have a guess, you do need to resubmit your answer. There is a clock of 15 seconds, which isn't shown on screen. So, Tyson, here is Tyson, going to have a guess. Saying Sagittarius. Yes, it's Sagittarius, not Scorpio. A reminder, if a blue person buzzes, you are frozen out and you freeze out your teammate as well, so don't buzz unless you're absolutely sure. Which letter would you like to pick next, Tyson Bain? You can just type the letter to the bot. Remember, you're going top to bottom. You're picking a C. Let's have a look at a C question. What C is a pasta dish that is traditionally prepared with eggs, hard cheese, black pepper, and guanciale or cured pork jowl? This is from Lingomaniac, this question. 2, 1. And Natter, just in time, has managed to buzz and is saying carbonara. That is the correct answer. You've got that C, and it's your turn to pick a tile, Natter. Guanciale. Thank you, Ramsey Fox, for the pronunciation. Natter's picking H. Let's have a look. What H precedes the word feet and is a film released by George Miller which features adorable penguins? Here comes a blue player. It's Natter again. He's saying happy. He will be happy because that is the right answer. So my log is telling me that some people are answering just out of time. So next letter, Natter. Remember, you're going from left to right. Go down to the L at the bottom. Let's have a look at this L question. What L is a citric soft drink originally sold in glass bottles wrapped in yellow cellophane? Question from Cola here. And here comes Natter. He's saying lilt. Not the right answer. It's not what I've got on the screen, so we reject that answer. Tyson Bain, do re-buzz. Even if you've submitted your answer, do try submitting it again if you think you would like to have a guess. Here's Tyson Bain coming to have a go. He's saying lemonade. Again, not the answer, so we have to reject it. The answer was Lucozade. Lucozade is what we were after there. Not to worry, here comes another L question for you. What L precedes the word bulb, speed, and shade? Here's Tyson Bain. He's saying light. Of course, light shade, light bulb, light speed. You've got that L. You've blocked off that path of the blues. So, where are you going next, Tyson? Up to the K. Let's have a look at this K question. What K is a Scottish word meaning church? A few people getting right answers, quite a few people getting wrong answers. Just running out of time here. 2, 1, and that is time up. It's a Kirk, apparently, which I did not know. Another K then. What K is butterflied smoked herring? Here's Natter for the blues. He's saying kipper. He's absolutely right. Kipper is the right answer. Continuing that blue path, where would you like to go next, Natter? Down to the O. Let's have a look. What O is the use of apparently contradictory terms in conjunction? Good question, this. Good question from Cola. And here comes someone else. There's Natter again. It went too fast on my log. He's saying objection. That's not the right answer. So, Tyson, do rebuzz if you would like to have a go at this. I need to highlight the players buzzing on the log. So a couple of seconds to have a think, Tyson Bain. 3, 2, 1. Nope, time up. It's an oxymoron. Yes, we missed that one. On to another O. What O is a deviation of a square or circle in one dimension? Deviation of a square or circle in one dimension. And Not a Jumble is going to have a go here. He's saying oblong. And he's absolutely right getting that O. And there's a warning light for the blues, which means they are 1 away. I'm changing the rule where you have to try and complete the path, but of course it's in your best interest because you get more points in the gold run. So, Not a Jumble, which letter tile are you going to pick next? Down to the I, you're going to try and finish off the grid. This question from me. What I is the evolution in between Bulbasaur and Venusaur? And here comes Natter. He's saying Ivysaur. That is the correct answer, and that is Blockbusters. Well done, Blues. You have got the first game on the board, 25 playing 10. Let's have a look at the leaderboard while we're there. That is the leaderboard as it stands at the moment. Coca-Cola and Innis are currently leading with 40 points apiece. You get 5 points for a correct answer. Dogfish, Ramsey, Carr, Procyon, Score Count, Keshi Head, all with 35. So that is the scores as they stand on the leaderboard. I think it was Alex Chen who asked, how do you join? You'll have to join in the next game. You can't join midway through the game, unfortunately, but we will be having another game after this. So those are the current standings at the moment. So, we should go on to round 2. We'll get a random letter picked. If Natter and Not a Jumble win this game, then one of them, it will be randomly picked by the computer, and then next time I'll switch it over if they come back for another game. One of them will go on to the gold run. But Tyson, you need to win this in order to stay in with a chance in this match. Right, let's go on to game number 2.
Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
Why? We don't get Ys very often. Y comes up once every 20 games, I think. So, what Y is a song sung by the Beatles that isn't Tomorrow? And here's a blue. Not a Jumble is saying Yesterday, and he's absolutely right. Going an early tile. Not a Jumble, you're picking the next tile. Where would you like to go? Into the middle with a G. What G is nicknamed the Peach State? Question from Clive of Legend. Here's Tyson. He's saying Georgia. And he's absolutely right. Some more points on the board for Tyson Bain here. Where are you going next, Tyson? Down to the K. What K is the county in which you would find Canterbury Cathedral? And Natter is saying Kent. And he's absolutely right. That's a good game, good match. Where are you going to next, Natter? Over to the O. We're going to try and make up that row. What O was a military engine for throwing stones? Ooh, a slightly trickier question here from Cola Cola. Military engine for throwing stones. Oh, and we're sponsored by Panasonic. Let me just jiggle that around. And that's time up. It's an onager. An onager. It's a military engine for throwing stones. Get ready for another O question. What O is a purple-coloured block in Minecraft and is a volcanic rock formed by the solidification of... Yes, Tyson. He's saying obsidian. Yes, the solidification of lava without crystallising. Well done, you've taken that O tile. Where are you going next, Tyson? Down to the A, not wasting any time. On to the A. What A was named such because it combined the flavours of cinnamon, nutmeg and clove? Yes, Not a Jumble of Numbers is saying allspice. And he's absolutely right. Cool, we're back and forth, back and forth. Not a Jumble, where are you going next? Over to the I. Let's have a look at an I. From Carl, what I is a small, mischievous devil which can be put before law and air to make new words? I really must highlight that. Natter is saying imp, and he's absolutely right, taking that blue tile. Now, Tyson is going to have to tread very carefully here because he's in danger of getting blocked off. Natter's going for a C. What C is a Stephen Sondheim musical or the C in LLC? It's a meta question if ever I saw one. And yes, Natter's going to have a go. He's saying cabaret. It's not the right answer, I'm afraid. So Tyson Bain, do have another go if you buzzed already, or if you didn't buzz, have a go. Not cabaret though. 2, 1. No, it's a company. LLC stands for something something company. Can't remember what. We'll have another C. What C is the capital of Australia? And here comes Tyson Bain saying Canberra. And he is absolutely right. Blocking off that blue path. This is a very interesting board. Tyson, where are you going next? Over to the F. Interesting choice. Okay, let's have a look at the F. What F is a film released by Disney in 2013 and can be described as a... Yes. Natter. No, Not a Jumble of Numbers. Saying Frozen. It is Frozen. Absolutely right. It's a very interesting looking hex here. Not a Jumble's going over for the W on the other side. Let's have a look. What W is made from fermented grain mash and is typically aged in wooden casks, generally made of... Yes. Natter is saying whiskey. He's absolutely right. So, Blues, you are just one tile away from getting to the gold run, if you choose to take it, and you can take it successfully. Tyson Bain, you need to be very fast off your keyboard here. Indeed, Natter is going for the R. Let's have a look at this R question. What R is a sum of money demanded or paid for the release of a captive? The Blues have buzzed. Not a Jumble has said ransom, and he's absolutely right, and that is Blockbusters. And what a pretty pattern it is as well. Well, Tyson Bain, you put up a great fight. 25 points. But you have been beaten by Natter and Not a Jumbler Numbers. Natter and Not a Jumbler Numbers, congratulations, winning 2-0. And we will bring you back for the next game, where you will have another challenger. Tyson Bain leads with the head held high. I will do a leaderboard at some point in probably the server. I haven't got one built into the game, but Tyson will be the first person onto the leaderboard with 25. But sorry to lose you, Tyson, but hope you had fun, and you can carry on with the lobby game when we play game 2 in a minute. Natter and Not a Jumbler Numbers. The computer has chosen Natter to be the gold run player. So Natter, if you're ready, please take your space on the hotspot. Okay, Natter, before you type anything, let me explain how this works. You've got to go from gold to gold. Normally it'd be 60 seconds, but you've actually got 90 seconds to make up for the keyboard latency. There's no passing in this. What you would do, you would type in, don't do it yet because it's while I'm explaining the rules, you type in the initials of the tile that you want, and then you must then type in the answer based on the description that you get. There's a 5 one there. Actually, that one's snuck through. That shouldn't have... it's supposed to go up to 4, but... Don't worry about it. I haven't vetted the question, so I'm hoping people have been fact-checking. If you don't know, you simply type a new initial, okay? Lobby game, you have got until Natter selects his next tile. So Natter, a word to the wise. Once you've got the answer, and the bot will tell you if you're right or wrong straight away, so again, keep your eye on the chat. Type your next initials quickly, because it will display what you have said for everything you've got. And if you leave that there without picking another tile, then the audience can see the answer. So try and make that gap as small as possible. But yeah, all of it is done to Persephone's Twitch bot. You get 10 points for every one you identify correctly, and you get a fixed value of 200 if you can go from gold to gold in under 90 seconds. And if you don't know, just type a different initial. It will block that one out, and you won't be able to revisit it, as per the rules. Hopefully, that is all reasonably clear. If you're ready, Natter, the very best of luck. The time will start when you type in your first initial. Okay, STS, ovine character introduced in A Close Shave. Saying Shaun the Sheep, absolutely right. Next, going for a TA. Shakespeare play, first performed in 1594. No, it's going to move on. AQOS, panel quiz hosted by Sue Barker since 1997. Got just under a minute left. It's not a quiz on Sunday. It's a question of sport. Very good. On to the next tile. MW, comedian who hosted We Need Answers with Tim Key and Little Alex Horn. No, going for HF. Tom Sawyer's best bud. Need the full name. Full name, Natter. That's right, that's the one. Huckleberry Finn. Next letter. PW, spiky-haired star of the Ace Attorney series. Phoenix Wright is the right answer. One more to go. TCM, 5 seconds. Playing card scam often disguised as a magic trick. Oh, Natter! Just out of time. That is so unlucky. Very, very close there. But unfortunately, just going to the WW. But you have just run out of time. Something I will add, I haven't got a condone or reject button for the gold run at this stage. So I figured I probably wouldn't need one because it's quite fast paced, and if you got it wrong, you just need to move on. The spell checker seems to have caught most things. Huckleberry Finn, obviously, I can let you know you need the full name. So the answers that you missed there, the TCM, the playing cards, or the one that you went to, WW, another name for a moist towelette is a wet wipe. TCM, a playing card scam, often disguised as a magic trick. That's 3-card Monty. MW, the comedian who hosted We Need Answers. That was Mark Watson. And TA, the Shakespeare play first performed in 1594. That was Titus Andronicus. But a valiant effort, a very, very good effort, Nata, getting four of the tiles there. So you're going to get an extra 40 points for your team. Let's come and rejoin your team. So Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers finished their first game on 100 points. They will be invited back for game number 2. You must still join the lobby, guys, in order to get back in. Otherwise, it'll pick someone random. So the Blues will be returning next time. We lose Tyson Bain, but a great effort in the first game here. Let's just take a look at the leaderboard, which I forgot to do after the last round. Innes has won the lobby game. Congratulations, Innes. 145 points means you win the lobby. Followed very closely by Clive of Legend and Keshi Head on 135. So there we go. That was Blockbusters. You like better than the last Blockbusters? I think it's much better than it was. So that's all exciting. Excellent. Well, I'm going to roll the credits, and we'll see Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers in the next game, and I hope we'll see you there as well. But for now, goodbye for now. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Goodbye for now. I feel it would be the height of conceit to introduce myself twice in one evening. Oh, we've lost the camera. Well, that's no good. Actually, yes, it does do that when I've reset it, and that's something I hadn't tested. Does anybody want to watch the opening credits again? I can skip the opening credits, actually. We can just go straight here. Hang on. If I start it in test mode, and then take it out of test mode. More credits! There we go. Oh, or not, as the case may be. Okay, fine. What's going on with that? Let me unplug it and replug the camera in then. Yes, the host has been raptured, apparently. If I take it out and take it back in, take it out of test mode again, we'll try that again. Try it one more time. And we're going to have the credits again. If this doesn't work, we'll just have to manage without me. Yes, the fire exit's open, Matt. Take this opportunity to vape. One does not simply complain about the Blockbuster opening. Quite right, Buzzer Bob. Guess what I'm doing? You can't see it. Maybe because I can't remember it. No, I was going for a bit of a jive. No. It has aged really well. I'm really impressed with how they did it. Oh no, what's going on with the camera? Boo, you whore. Okay, fine. We'll just go to that one instead. And that's activate that. No, it's not going to let me because it's trying to capture it from Unity. We're just going to have to make do with me being a white void for this game. The camera is... Oh, yes. There's a line from Mean Girls, Carver 7th. Anyway, that's enough of that. Come and join the lobby if you want to play. Oh, null reference exception. Okay. Why is... Okay, the Twitch library is obviously not woken up. Oh, God. There's a lot of people joining the lobby, but everything is breaking. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try something adventurous and actually close down the build. Let me go to be right back. Honestly, I didn't really think the problems would arise when restarting the build. I thought the problems would come in the middle of the... Has my internet just died? Because that's the next thing that'll happen, isn't it? Let's close and reopen, because that fixes everything. Sometimes. Maybe. Internet's still away. It's normally about 8:45 we have to watch for the internet. 8:45 to 9 o'clock. Okay, let's try one more time. Third time lucky, hopefully. Anyone's getting sick of these titles now. Please swear freely, because the family-friendly tag isn't on anymore. I have literally just tried turning it off and on again, TC Simmons, or closing and reopening. It's certainly a lot louder on the right speaker than the left Yellowtail. But that's just to do with the source audio file that I took. Not much I can do about that. Welcome, Drew Dave Tom 1997. You can... Oh, the camera's back, so that's good. If you want to play the game, you need to type in the lobby code, which is... Hopefully it'll work this time. Okay, B. There we go. Okay, B. So, Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers are going to be coming back. You do still need to join the lobby, otherwise it will pick someone else to take your spot. I see Natter has come into the lobby. Has Not a Jumble come into the lobby? I don't see him yet. You coming to play Not a Jumble of Numbers? Because if not, it will pick someone else. It will pick someone else. Ixnay on the okay bay. Okay, B. Okay. You're not going to play. Okay. You're going to not play. Fair enough. No problem. Yes. Exclusions. Who would like to be excluded? Let me know and I will add you to the exclusion list. DC Simmons. Anyone else need to go on the exclusion list? Yes, Kanoko, you can be excluded. You can just play in the lobby game. Cooper with a P, not a B. Oh, here's another person. Here's Drew Dave Tom 1997. Make sure you've got Persephone's Twitch bot up, Drew Dave Tom, because if you get picked, or even if you're in the lobby game, you'll need to whisper to her, not to the public chat. No, it won't be an O3. Natter's still going to come back. We should still get Natter back. But Not a Jumble of Numbers will be randomly recycled. So you're going to be kept in for your second game, but with a new teammate. Yes, I think. That is how it should work. Anyone else for the exclusion list? I've got DC Simmons and Kanoko the Cooper so far. Anyone else not wanting to be hot seat? Anyone else just wanting to play in the lobby? And then I'll add that bit of code in a bit later on. Oh, Cola. Yes. Cola. Cola. You're yellow. Yes, you are yellow, Procyon Catane. How very exciting for you. Right. If everyone is happy with that situation, then I will pick some players. And Blue is returning. And, yeah, Blue is returning, which should be Natter with someone else random. We'll find out. Here we go. Let's pick some players. Hey, there we go. Oh, look at this. We've got Keshi Head versus Natter and his new partner Puzzle Dan. This could be a very interesting game. So, Natter and Puzzle Dan inheriting their score from the last game, going in on 100. Keshi Head with his pink piggy mascot there, and Natter and Puzzle Dan with their penguin mascot. We'll probably have one more game after this, Samster, so don't worry, you're still going to get a chance. Why have I got 4 WhatsApp messages? I would look at that in a bit. Right, hopefully you still remember how to play from the last game. The leaderboard, such as it is there. If you are playing in the lobby game, remember to get your answers in before the hot seat players have had their answers confirmed as correct. If you're all ready, Keshi, Natter, Puzzle Dan, good luck to you. A tipster flail mascot. Yes, it is a little bit. Good luck to you all. Let's play Blockbusters. Or not. Let's play Blockbusters.
Right.
There we go.
The board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
I said that already. Jay is flashing. Good luck to you all. First question then. What Jay is a biblical character that, based on a musical title, had an amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? And yes, Natter is in and saying Joseph, and he's absolutely right. And off to a flying start with that blue tile right there. Where to next, Natter? Over to the F. F, let's have a look. What F do you kill if you commit patricide? Keshi's going to have a go. He's saying father. And he's absolutely right. Or Faja. Pick a letter for us, please, won't you, Keshi? Down to the bottom, having a W. What W is the opposite of best? Keshi again. Saying the worst. And, of course, it is. Very, very speedy. Very speedy, young Keshi, sir. Where are you going next? Up to the C. Let's have a look. What C is the name of a church founded in Rome? And here comes Natter, who is saying Catholic, and he's absolutely right. Roman Catholic Church of Rome. Pick a letter for us, please, won't you, Natter? I'm blocking off Keshi's path to exit. Going for the U. We're keeping this all very much on the left at the moment. What U is the engine that this game is running on? Yes. Puzzle Dan is saying Unity. It absolutely is. It said so in the credits. Getting that blue one. Not much help to the blues there, but it is going to help that path down and stop Keshi from getting any more whites there. Let's try an O next. What O is to get or to acquire something? And here comes Keshi saying obtain. It is obtain. Very nice, Keshi. Where are you going now? To work around that blue tile with a V over on the left. What V, according to a 1979 song by the Buggles, killed the radio star? Yes, Natter saying video. It is video. Video killed the radio star. So it did. Where to next? It's a bit back and forth. We sort of blocked off that corner a little bit. Over to the D. Having the D in the middle of the board. What D is the surname of the tennis star Lindsay, who won 3 Grand Slam titles from 1998 to 2000? Here comes Keshi Head. Saying Davenport. Yes, it is Davenport. Lindsay Davenport. Well played. And there's your warning, Flash. You are just 1 away now, Keshi Head. So, where's it going to be? Oh, you have to wait for the flash to stop before you can type in a letter. Sorry about that. Down to the R, unsurprisingly. Let's have a look at this R. What R is to Judaism as a priest is to Christianity? And Keshi's having a buzz. He's saying Rabbi. That is the right answer, and that is Blockbusters. Well played, Keshi. Off to a strong start. You got 25 points on the board. Natter and Puzzle Dan, though, by no means shirking on their duties. They've got 120, increased their score by 20 from the last game. So very, very tight game. That was very, very close. And it's still wide open because we're going now on to game number 2. Just before we do, let's just take a peep at the lobby. Clive of Legend, Carl the 7th, Ramsey Fox, Matt the Ref, all on 45, leading the pack quite strongly there. Few people yet to answer. Maybe they're just sort of sitting this one out, which is fine. We're going to go on to game number 2. So, Let's have a look and see what the board picks.
Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
Starting with a J again. Started with J in the last game. Good luck to all three of you. Let's have a J. What J can follow dinner, suit and denim for an item of clothing worn on the torso? Yes, blue buzz from Natter, who's saying jacket, and he's absolutely right. Getting some more points for the blues. Where to next, Natter? Over to the R in the centre of the board. What R famously turns himself into a pickle in the 3rd episode of the Yes Keshi Head? Saying Rick. Yes, indeed, it's Rick and Morty, I believe, is what we're talking about there. Famously turns himself into a pickle in the 3rd episode of the 3rd season. Can you have a pea, please? Yes, you can have a pea, Keshi Head. Well, pea is a dish of Valencian origin that traditionally contains rice, saffron, vegetables, chicken and rabbit. Blues are in. Puzzle Dan is having a go, and he's saying paella, or palia. I can see what you're saying there. I'm going to condone that, Puzzle Dan. A little bit of a spelling error, just sneaking through the spell checker, but I'm going to allow that. Pick a letter for us, Puzzle Dan. Over to the L on the right-hand side. In the Roald Dahl book, which L was Matilda's first friend at school? Ooh, have I stumped you? Could be the first. Oh, no, we're going to have a go. Natter's having a buzz. He's saying Lily. It's not Lily. I can't accept that answer. So, Keshi, if you think you want to have a go, do get a buzz in. Going to have a go. Saying Lucy. No, it's not Lucy, I'm afraid. It's Lavender. Lavender was the answer. Not to worry, let's have another L question. What L is the country which has a yellow, green, red triband flag? Yes, blue team. Puzzle Dan is saying Libya. It's not Libya. So, Keshi, if you think you know, do get a buzz in. It's going to have a go. Saying Liberia. No, that's not the right answer. It's Lithuania. Lithuania was the answer we're after there. Not to worry, we'll have another L. Stalled a little bit in the middle of this game, but not to worry. What L is a UK detective drama that is a spin-off from the show Inspector Morse? Yes, Keshi Head. Saying Lewis. And, of course, is the right answer. Down to the I we go. Let's have a look. What I is an impelling force or motion or a sudden desire to do something? Yes, Keshi. Saying inertia. It's not inertia, actually, so I can't accept that. Blues, Natter or Puzzle Dan, have a go if you would like to do something. If you would like to have a go at this one. Puzzle Dan's having a buzz. He's saying impulse. Yes, that's the one we wanted. Not inertia, it was impulse. So we've got tiles scattered all over the place at the moment. We need to try and connect some of them up. Where are you going, Puzzle Dan? Up to the E. Remember you're going left to right, Puzzle Dan. What E comes first alphabetically among the 5 Great Lakes? Tricky question from Lingo Maniac, but apparently not for Natter, who's saying the Erie, and he's absolutely right. So remember, Blues, you're going left to right. You don't really want to be going up and down because it's just giving free help to Keshi. Where are you going, Natter? Over to the F, over on the left-hand side, breaking into the left side of the board. Let's have a look. What F is a descriptive word associated to cats? Keshi. Saying feline. And he's absolutely right. Feline is the right answer. Got control of the board, Keshi? Where are you going to go? Down to the V of V. What V sucks really well and was invented by Herbert Cecil Booth? Yes, Puzzle Dan is saying vacuum. It is the vacuum. Well played, Puzzle Dan. I don't know what my wife is doing in the kitchen. I think she might be making something. Puzzle Dan, that's all right. Remember, Puzzle Dan, you're going left to right is what you're trying to connect. Going for the G next. Let's have a look at your G. What G often gets banged in a courtroom or an auction house? Keshi. A gagavel. Yes, it is a gagavel. I will let you have that. Well, the computers let you have that anyway. So we're about... Oh, da! Good gavel. Where are we off to now, Keshi? Ghost? Zoinks! This is where my internet has farted out. Has my internet died? Oh, no, I'm still here. We're just waiting for Akeshi. I'm still live, okay? It is the time of internet death. Where's Keshi gone? Oh, he's gone for an N. There we go. What N is a US coin that is composed... Yes, Keshi. Saying nickel. It is nickel. Why did that say player 1 hot seat player? That was very interesting. Anyway, off for an M. What M is a plastic dummy usually used for clothing displays? And Keshi again. Saying mannequin. Is a mannequin. You're now one away, Keshi. You've got a couple of options you could go to finish this off. Oh, has it always done that? Okay, thanks for catching that egg. Down to the S. What S is the country in which IKEA was founded in 1943? Keshi again. Bang, bang, bang. 3 in a row. And he's saying Sweden. He's absolutely right. And that is Blockbusters. Well played. Yes, I'm not quite sure why it's saying player 1 hot seat player has buzzed. It definitely shouldn't be saying that. I think I am probably just not calling the right thing there in the logging method. Well played, Keshi. You've won 2-0, but certainly not a dereliction of duty from Natter and Puzzle Dan there, who finish on 145 after 2 appearances. Hopefully, Natter and Puzzle Dan, you've had a good time. Okay, thanks, Egg. Pop it into the internal things. I'll fix that in the morning. Yes, so Keshi is going to be playing the Gold Run in just a minute. Natter and Puzzle Dan, it's been lovely having you here, and we will put you onto the leaderboard as well in due course. Let's just take a look at our local leaderboard. Oh, look, a queue's come up in this next board, which we're not going to play. Clive, Dogfish and Ramsey Fox leading the way on 100. Innes and Connor both on 95. What are you making?
That's what I was making.
Oh, you're making butternut squash.
Butternut squash soup, dear.
Well, it's obviously not making butternut squash because they're already made.
They're
made by God. Oh, a great... Ow! Shit.
Hot.
Yes. Thank you very much for the subscription there, DMM. I've just elbowed my wife's butternut squash soup. Thank you for the 3-month subscription, DMM. Lovely to have you with us. DMM's going to be playing the code later on. We should probably have one more game of Blockbusters, though, before we get to the code after this. But before we do that, we've still got the Gold Run to play, and of course that leaderboard will still be active. You get 10 points for every letter you get in the Gold Run. So, Keshi, it's you to face the Gold Run challenge. Would you please take your place on the hotspot? Okay, Keshi, same rules as before. Gold to gold in 90 seconds or less. If you don't know an answer, type some different initials and it will block off that square and flash the next one. If it becomes impossible for you to get across or you run out of time, then you get then that will be a fail of the Gold Run. You get 10 points for every tile you get, unless you get all the way across, in which case we will give you a flat rate of 200 points for your score. If you're ready, Keshi, the very best of luck to you. Your time will start when you give me your first initial. Okay, FS, toy banned by 32% of the US's largest high schools in 2017. SD, a measure of the variability about the arithmetic mean. SG, weapon used in the musical Bugsy Malone. Yes, Splurge Gun is the right answer. QAF, Gay Channel 4 series by Russell T Davis. Queer as Folk is the right answer. VAA next, the British Museum name named after a 19th century queen and her consort. Victoria and Albert is correct. Where to now? HR, 40 seconds to go. Alex Trebek's TV version of Shut the Box. High rollers is the right answer. One more to get there. Cornish dish with upward facing fish heads. SP. Stargazing pie was the right answer, and well done, Keshi. You have cleared the gold run, the first player to do it, with 30 seconds to spare. Very well done indeed. Very, very well played. And you are going to get a 200 points, as well as a repeat appearance in the next game. So the answer that you didn't get, SD, a measure of the variability about the arithmetic mean, that is standard deviation. And FS, the toy banned by 32% of the US's largest high schools in 2017. That was the fidget spinner. The fidget spinner. But you don't really care about that. You've got your 200 points. Well played, Keshi. Let's go back to the player view. So after just his first game, Keshi Head has managed to acquire himself 260 points, and that's going to put him onto the top of the leaderboard. And that's just his first game. He's potentially got another 2 to play. Keshi will be joining us in the next game. We say goodbye to Puzzle Dan and Nata, but they've been splendid contestants, and I hope you've had fun. Keshi, we will see you in the next game, and we hope that you will join us there in just a few minutes' time. Goodbye for now. Sorry, I forgot to do the lobby score. That's my bad. Let me see if I can bring that up quickly. Through janky means, janky methods. So if I go architecture, let me show you behind the scenes a second. See if I can find a fun way of bringing this up. So would it be on big screen? Leaderboard screen. There we go. Oh god, that's really... It's kind of difficult to see. But Clive of Legend, Dogfish, Ramsey Fox finishing on 100. Apparently not getting any answers in for the last one. Or maybe it just didn't... no, it probably didn't update it. It didn't update the text mesh because I didn't press the button to look at the leaderboard. Actually, come to think of it, can I do that here? No, I can't. Oh, or can I? Hang on. Where is there it is. There we go. I fixed it, sort of. So Clive finishes on 160, Innes on 135, Ramsey Fox 130, Anisette 125, Dogfish 120, Pum and Ben 120, 8 Minky 120, Score Count 115, Matt the Ref 110, Milk Like Substance 110, Connor 105, Sincerely J 100, Pauliter 100, Car Tyson, Procyon, J Turner all 90, Stu Price 85, Cola 80, Yellowtail 65, Aspie 60, N2 Times 60, Cetra 55, Applecast 50, DC Simmons 40, Kanoko 35, Jude Tom 5, Toad Boy presumably not playing the game. So, I've done that now. Sorry, I need to remember to do that. Let me pop that back up there. Let me pop that back to there. Let me go to be right back because I need to go and top up my glass. And also, apparently, I need to close and reopen the build in order to make it work. Yeah, sit tight and I will be back in just a couple of seconds. It's like a fairly major design flaw that I have to close and reopen the build of Unity in order to make it not be broken. But hey, right, I'm going to go and get a drink while the opening credits are playing. This will probably be the last one tonight, and then we'll take a proper break and we'll go and play the code. So enjoy the award-winning opening credits. Okay, and I'm back, and the camera's back, and the game appears to be working. So, last game of Blockbusters tonight, we're going to be bringing Keshi back. Before I get going, I'm going to do the exclusion list now, so if you just want to play in the lobby game. It also occurs to me I should probably add, just in the interest of fair play, Tyson Bane, Natter IKH, not a jumble of numbers, and Puzzle Dan to the list, just in case. Just to give someone else an opportunity, because they've already played tonight. Keshi Head is going to be in the white team, but we are going to need 2 players on the blue team, so if you want that to be you, type in the code. Gizzard, sort of. GHZD, GHZD. There's Messi here. Hello, Messi. Welcome to the stream. And other people who've since joined. Drew, Dave, Tom, Jay Turner, Buzzer Bob, Alex Chen, Toad Boy, Lingo, DMM, Cycle Space. Sorry, Messi, your name just jumped out at me. From there. Eddie Gizzard. Yes, Eddie Gizzard. Oh, yes, Cola. Cola wants his exclusion. Cola just wants to play for the Bants. Cola. I'm getting a private message. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yeah, I thought I wouldn't put it because it's a sort of Blockbuster standard, the whole flashing light thing. But it's good to know that that's all nicely safe. Was there someone else who wanted to be... Egg, you wanted to be on the exclusion list, didn't you? Or did you? And I think that was about it. Right. Couple more seconds. And we're going to bring Keshi back, as long as Keshi has rejoined the lobby. Has Keshi rejoined the lobby? Yes, he has. There he is in yellow in the middle. Right, let's pick 2 competitors to see if they can push Keshi off the top spot. Let's pick some players. Drew Dave Tom 1997, first timer to the stream, I believe. I don't think I've seen your name around before. You're very welcome. Lovely to have you here. And DC Simmons, welcome to you. And Sincerely Jay, apparently. Because I did not press the right button. Piss. Piss on that. That was not for a change, that was not a logic problem. That was a me problem. That was a me pressing the wrong button. Oh. And no, I think it overwrites it. No, Keshi, I'm sorry, mate. It's nothing personal. I just pressed the wrong button. I got excited. I've got a button for white returning and I didn't press it. Let me just check the code because I'm happy to force Drew, Dave, Tom and DC Simmons back in if that is the case. I can force Keshi. In fact, can I... no, I can do this manually. Sorry, Sincerely Jay. I'm afraid... You're no. And we skip the credits by pressing it and starting it in test mode. Sorry about that. I'm going to fast track some players. Keshi, what was your score? Was it 260? I think it was 260. I can. L can. Who was it? It was Dave. What was it? Drew, Dave, Tom. Drew, Dave, Tom, 1997, and DC Simmons. Sorry, that's my bad for pressing the wrong button, but I've done it manually this time. So, as long as Drew, Dave, Tom, and DC Simmons join the lobby game, and Keshi Head joins the lobby game, then you should be able to come back in. Oh, I've got to write up all my... Actually, no, I don't need to write up my exclusions because I'm forcing 3 players in anyway. Drew, Dave, Tom, if you're still here, then you need to rejoin the lobby. If not, I'll put Sincerely... If you're not here, I'll put Sincerely Jay back in. Because he was the other person who was picked. I'll give you a minute, Drew, Dave, Tom, to come join the lobby. And if you don't turn up, then Sincerely Jay can have that spot. That seems fair. Yeah, 60 seconds. 60 seconds, come on. Come back to the lobby. There you are. There you are. Right, Drew, Dave, Tom, 1997. Right, anyone else want to come and play in the lobby game? Good. I see you back. Drew, Dave, Tom, 1997 on Fast Track A, DC Simmons on Fast Track B, and Keshi Head on Fast Track A. And sincerely, Jay will... I can maybe fast track you in a future game or something, maybe. And Keshi, was it 260? Was that the returning score? An animation of you chucking the icons out the fire exit. This sort of situation. It's certainly doable. I'm not 260. Thank you. I'm not sure I necessarily want to put much time into doing that. But something for the future, maybe. Right, let's lock the lobby. I've got my fast track players selected: Keshi, Drew, Dave, Tom, and DC Simmons, and returning score for Team 1 of 260. Let's get this game underway. 9-9. It can't be 9-9-9. They're all in multiples of 5. Fingers crossed this works. Boom. I am invincible. Backdoors into the code. Always a good thing. Right, you know the drill. Whispering to the bot. If you're playing in the lobby game such as it is, there's 26 of you there. Someone remind me in case I forget at the end to show that. That's not an internal issue, Egg. That's just me being a dick and pressing the wrong button. I just need to not be a dick. Is my MO for moving forward. Not an internal issue. Just press the right king button. Right. The board looks like it's ready. In case Ben presses the wrong button. Okay, so add an override without having to close and reopen. That's probably not a bad idea. Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
See? I said that already. It's a P flashing. You can have a P. Right, fingers on buzzers, gang. Here we go. What P is the code for St. Pete Clearwater International Airport, or a chart divided into slices? Yes, Keshi. Pie. Tis a pie. Tis ya a pie. Where to next? Keshi's going for the M. What M is typically musical in nature and would be classed as an expert in their... Yes, Keshi. A maestro. Maestro is the right answer. Matt the ref whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot, not to me. Thank you for the whisper, though. On to an O. DC Simmons and Drew Dave Tom, you need to be a bit faster than that. What O did the poet M. Arnold describe as the city of dreaming spires? Yes, here comes DC Simmons, who is saying Oxford, and he's absolutely right. I had my console open, that would help, wouldn't it? Where are you going, DC Simmons? Over to the J. Let's have a look at the J question. Well, J has a theoretical maximum score of $566,400, assuming the daily... Yes, Keshi. Jeopardy. With the exclamation mark, it wasn't on the answer, but it's got through all the same. That's good. There's a very early warning, like Keshi. You are just one away from Blockbusters at this point. Up to the F he goes. Fingers on buzzers. What F was the Jody coveted by John Hinckley Jr.? Keshi. Foster is the right answer, and that is Blockbusters. That blue hexagon in the middle, just a minor inconvenience for Keshi, who's just got to go yup and sneak around, or possibly yup on that camera there, and sneak around it. Keshi very, very quick off the buzzer up to 280. Drew, Dave, Tom, and DC Simmons have got 5 points on the board. Give it that's the name of the game. You've got to be quick. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Innes has got 25. Clive, Tyson, Pum and Ben and Anasep all on 20. Right, we're going to go on to round number 2. Keshi on 280. Drew, Dave and DC Simmons are on 5. Let's go to round 2.
Right, the board is ready. Let's play Blockbusters.
J flashing. Is it like picking J? That's 3 times it's picked J to flash at the beginning. What J might I be less than if all my best friends are metalheads? Great band. Here comes Keshi saying Jane. It's not the right answer, and I'm not going to accept that. Drew, Dave, Tom, or DC Simmons, have a buzz, have a go if you would like to try this question. And here comes DC Simmons. He's saying joyous. No, it's Jake. You were only 1 letter out, Keshi Head. It's less than Jake. They're a ska band. and they have a song called All My Best Friends Are Metalheads. Good song, check it out. Another J. What J can precede the word run to make a children's TV show that was Yes Keshi Head? Jungle is the right answer. On to your next tile. Up to the S. He's just going straight up the middle, or the side. What S was the British Eurovision entry in 2018, or the character played by Halle Berry in the Yes Keshi Head? Storm. Storm is the right answer. Up to the R then. Yes, indeed, he is taking the R. Fingers on buzzers. What R is Fury 325, found in Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina? 2, 1. Oh, DC Simmons is having a buzz right at the last second saying Ravine. It's not the right answer. So, Keshi, if you want to have a go at this one, do get your answer in now. He is going to have a go. Saying road. No, the clue was in the author in this one. It's a roller coaster. Because it's an egg fried cheese question because of so of course it's roller coaster. Never mind, let's have another R. What R is the surname of Fred Flintstone's friend Barney? Keshi. Rubble is the right answer. And DC and Drew Day Tom are looking like they're in a bit of Barney Rubble at the moment, with Keshi Head just one tile away from Blockbusters and having a second stab at the gold run. He is going to take that M now, fingers on buzzers. What M was a game show produced by Merv Griffin and the board game that recently released a Cheaters edition? Three. DC Simmons is taking a guess. He's saying Monopoly, and he's absolutely right. Locking off Keshi's path, so the flash stops just for now. Pick a letter for us, DC Simmons. Going for the I. Let's have a look. What I is a city that, according to They Might Be Giants, was formerly known as Constantinople? Yes, Keshi. Saying Istanbul. Istanbul is the right answer. And there's that white flash back. Keshi now just one tile away from Blockbusters again. Where are you going to go, Keshi? Up to the V. What V is a plastic horn that gained infamy around the world due in part to the Yes Keshi? A vuvuzela, he says. And he's absolutely right. That is the right answer. And that is Blockbusters. Well, Keshi had making short work of that and finishing on 305 points. Drew, Dave, Tom and DC Simmons, not fast cypers, struggling a little bit to get off the ground. But finishing up with 10 points. Hopefully you've had fun, but for you, your journey does end here. But you do go away with 10 points, so hopefully you've all had a good time. Let's just take a peep at the leaderboard before we go to the final. Clive of Legend and Innes are now tied at the top with 55 points apiece. Tyson, Pum and Ben, Anasep, 8 Minky all on 50. So, Keshi, for the second time, would you please take your spot, take your place on the hotspot? Right, Keshi, you've got across here once already. You're going to have another opportunity to do so now. 90 seconds to go from gold to gold, whispering your answers. If you need to pass, just say a different initial. Lobby chat, everything going into whispers. And as ever with anyone, keep your eye on the chat because that is where the questions are live. Keshi, if you're ready, your time will start when you give me your first initial. YH. If you're very familiar with something, you know it like the back of... Your hand is correct. Next tile. GR. A place in a theatre in which performers can rest off stage. It's the Green Room, absolutely. OP. A jazz pianist who died in 2007. No, we're going to pass on. We're going to DOTW. Rotten Borough featured in Blackadder the Third. 2 questions in a row from me here. Nope, skipping that one as well. Going on to BW. Queen of the US game show who married Alan Ludden. No, going the other way around. HIO, expression used when putting the ball on the first stroke in golf. Yes, it's a hole-in-one. On we go. GFG, Henry Kelly's Pan-European Quiz. Going for gold is right. On to JL, comedian who's got your back on his consumer affairs show. Not Jay Leno. Going down to the CR, flowery name for symbols showing the cardinal directions on a map. Compass Rose is right. 1990 film starring Will Smith, WWW. Wild Wild West is correct. Where next? Oh, Keshi! Bad luck, not enough time on this one. Yeah, having a real bad run of luck through the middle of the board there. Maybe you'd have found a way if you'd gone underneath, but it looks like that path was well and truly blocked off for you. A lot of stumpers there. Let's just have a look at some of the answers that you struggled on there. JL, the comedian who's got your back on his consumer affairs show. That was Joe Lycett. OP, the jazz pianist who died in 2007. That was Oscar Peterson. DOTW, slightly tricky one here. The Rotten Borough featured in Blackadder the Third. That was Dunny on the Wold. BW, Queen of the US Game Show, who married Alan Ludden. That was Betty White. Betty White. Yep, Oscar Peterson and Dunny on the Wold. Absolutely. So, Keshi, unfortunately, you have not managed to cross the board this time. None of those would have known. Well, that's the game. That is the game. So, bad luck on that one. Not crossing the board this time, but you did manage to find 6 correct answers, which means you're going to get an extra 60 points on your scores. Let's go back to the podiums. To the podiums. Leaderboards. Yes, hadn't forgotten. So Keshi Head, after his second appearance, has got up to 365 points. Will he be able to complete another gold run? Or will he be able to get to and complete another gold run? We will find out the next time we play Blockbusters, which will be on the 2nd Tuesday of November. Unless we play it before, when Keshi Head will be returning for the white team with his 365 points, provided I press the right button. No, we need to get onto the code because it's already 9:15 egg. I'm aiming to finish at 10 more now because of the whole new schedule and my life thing. We've got a returning game that we need to get through in the code. It'll take me about 5 minutes to set that up. Lobby scores, I'll get to that in a minute. And we would like to have some more than one game of the code as well. So, hopefully you've all had fun. Let's just check out the lobby scores. Punman Ben with a resounding victory of 130. Clive and Innes joint second with 115. 8 Minky getting 110. Well played, everybody. And well done to Drew Dave Tom, DC Simmons. Thank you very much for playing. Hopefully you had a good time. Keshi Head currently in control of the board of the game, 365. He's won 2 games. Can he win a third? We will find out the next time we play Blockbusters. As for everybody else, we are going to play the code in a minute. I'm going to take just a couple of minute break. I might just put another jazz track on just while I get things set up. Yeah, let me know your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there's things that are not quite right yet. There's a couple of things that have already come up. But do go join the Discord if you're not there already. Come say hi, come hang out with us if you're not already there. And do let me know your feedback. I would very much like to hear it. Say, I did this in a week, so it's had some stress testing. Yes, in suggestions, as Egg says. It's had some stress testing, but there's probably little things that have slipped through the cracks. Also, if you want to write questions for it, they're very easy to write and they should be really good fun. The database as it stands at the moment, not including the game we've just had, I've got 35 A questions, 28 Bs, 27 Cs, 20 Ds, 20 Es, 28 Fs, 30 Gs, 32. Most of them are in double digits. We're sort of 17, 18 when we get down to T. Only 3 X's, but X can't ever come up, and 10 Z. So we've got a decent bank of questions, but as you can see, it's a little bit of a question burner, especially if the questions are particularly difficult. And we've got through about 20 odd gold run questions today, and we only started out with 150 of those. So if you would like to write some questions to feature in this game for next time, then do go download the app from the app section of the Persephone's Discord server, and you'll be able to write questions. There's separate apps for regular questions and then ones for the gold run. So that's the end of Blockbusters. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have fun making it, and it's been great fun to host it. I don't have to do very much stuff. Mainly just sit down and read the questions, which is my style of hosting, which is great. Not too much involvement on the button pressing. And when I do have to press the buttons, I press the wrong pissing one as well. But hey-ho, there we go. Right. Congratulations again to Keshi Head. We will see you on the white team next time we play, and we hope that you are going to join us as well. Goodbye for now. Oh, work button. Goodbye for now. There we go. And don't you go anywhere, because after the break on Game Night Classics, we will be playing The Code. Time to make yourself a quick drink, but we'll be right back after the break. welcome to The Code, which we haven't played for a while. Does it normally stay on this screen? I think it does. Right, so I've got to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery to get this back, because last time we had a questionable question which caused an expulsion of Samster, DMM and Dr. Mummy, and we said the next time we play they could come back and they could continue where they left off from. Now I can put this game into the exact same situation it was in when it stopped, i.e. with the exact same code, with the exact same digits searched for. Should I turn the webcam on? That'd help, wouldn't it? Shall we have a webcam? And then you can see... Oh, yes, it is that one. There's a webcam. The exact same digits searched for, the exact same digits in the code, but it will take me about 2 minutes to get to that point, depending how fast I do. So, if you want to play along in the lobby game, I'm going to whiz through the first things. I'm going to switch the screen off, because otherwise it's going to just waste questions. But let's open the lobby. If I focus on the right window... Come join if you want to play. Samster, DMM and Dr. Mummy, you have also definitely got to be in the lobby, otherwise it won't work. So, preferred players, we can go Samster, Dr. Mummy... Is it Dr. Mummy, are you? You can self-exclude on this one. Not that you're going to be picked for the hot seat anyway. Is Dr. Mummy here? I can't see Dr. Mummy yet. Samster... who was it? Samster, DMM JRB. And... Is DMM here yet? Is Samster here? Are any of the returning players here yet? Hang on. Let me wiggle the zoom so it doesn't switch itself off. We've got Clive, Cetra, Shadowmane, Keshi, Dogfish, Matt, Lupine, Carr, 8Minky, Connor, Drahuska, Innis, Cola, Not a Jumble, Portiston, Natter, Pum and Ben, Ash, Yellowtail, DC, Stu, Applecars, M3, Amy, Lingomania, Drudo, Tom997, Kazvez, Mutlot7. Samster's here, DMM's here, and Dr. Money. Dr. Mummy. That's how you do it. Dr. Mummy. Right. So this will force these three players into the game. So I select force pick players. I select force pick code. I'll give you a couple more seconds if you want to join. Someone remind me, in case I forget, to set the search cycle back to 75. That will become clear in just a minute. We're not on test mode, so we're going to get real questions. But we haven't got flag questions after use. So these are going to be real questions that you're not going to see, because I'm going to turn the screen off. But, yeah, thank you, Egg, when we get there. But they're not going to flag them, which means they might come up again. Right, I'm going to count down from 5, and then we're going to get going. 5, 4... 3, 2, 1. Let's lock the lobby, and hopefully this will work. Samster. DMM. I bet it's going to be Dr. Mummy. Love it when a plan comes together. Right, I forced your code back to the exact same one it was before. And we're going to just finish picking the code. Hot seat players, you don't need to worry. You're not going to be eliminated as long as I don't start the timer. So, we're at that point, and I need to make sure I unselect all these settings. It's such a really weird way of doing it, because I had to retroactively put it in after the fact, because I was a terrible programmer back then. Still am a terrible programmer, to be fair, but making improvements. Right, I'll put that screen on so you can see me. Oh, hello, guys. We've got a Dave, we've got a Dr. Mummy, we've got a Samster. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Lovely to have you all here. Now, when we last played, you had picked, if I recall correctly, 7, 8, 9, and 0. Is that right? It is right, trust me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Take my word for it.
I can't remember.
We wrote it down, 7, 8, 9, and 0. And 0 was in the code. So, what I'm going to do is very quickly get back to that point. You don't need to do anything. We don't need to confer anything. There'll be some sound effects coming through, but you won't be able to see these questions. But I need to reveal that one, and that one. These aren't getting flagged. I actually don't know what the answer is. That's the problem with using test questions, is actually I need to look up what the answer is now. Hopefully I've got that in a public variable somewhere. Chosen correct answer is 2. So let's lock in that and then reveal that as the correct answer. That is the correct answer. No one has been eliminated. We pick a number, 7. That is why I need to set the search cycle back to 75, otherwise it picks the numbers very, very quickly. End the question. Load the next question. Reveal, reveal, reveal. Chosen correct answer, in this case, happens to be answer C, so let's select that. Yes, you're right. Let's pick 8. Is there an 8 in your code? No, no, no. Right, never mind. Let's end the question. Let's go on to question number 3, which is this. And we're going to go that one, that one, that one. The correct answer is A. And we're going to show that as a correct answer. You're going to pick 9. Is there a 9 in your code? No, no, no. Right. Let's end the question. This is the one where there is a number in your code. So let's load the question. Reveal the options. A, B, C. The answer is B. Let's go for that one. Let's tick correct. Let's go and pick a 0. Is there a 0 in your code? No, no. Yes. Hooray. Right, and now we are back where we were. So I'm going to end that question. And before we actually carry on with the game, I'm going to select various variables. Various variables, that's a fun thing to say. So I'm going to select flag questions after use, so that questions will get flagged. And I need to remember when we reset the build that I need to do that there as well. The jackpot, for what it's worth, is 8,500. We're not in test mode. I needed to set something back to 75.
Yep, that is the cycle. Search cycle.
Search cycle to 75. And flag questions after use. We are now ready to continue the game properly. So, we're back in. Twitch lobby. How this works, you'll have 20 seconds to submit A, B, or C. Because we're at the second stage now, the guys are only going to reveal 2 of the questions to the answers, and you must decide which one is true and whisper that to the bot. So, A, B, or C, whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. Let's have a look at question board number 5. And hello to you all. Welcome to the stream. Options are clarified rice, Ebenezer good.
Ben,
yes, I'm going to switch it on. I haven't forgotten. Give me a minute. Share screen.
You're still on your face as well.
Oh, I'm still on my face as well. Yes, that one I had forgotten. Separate webcam. There you go. So, clarified rice, Ebenezer Good, Gabriel Rosenstock. We get to see 2 of those questions. Which would you like to see?
Well, I know Ebenezer Good is a song. I don't really know anything about the other 2.
I would implore you not too much discussion before we've opened it up to the Twitch lobby.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone have any preferences?
I think we should take the question about Gabriel Rosenstock.
Okay, do you know who that is? I mean, I'm happy to go for that. What other question do you want to see?
Slightly tempted by clarified rice, just because it's slightly odd.
Okay, should we go for the top one and the bottom one then?
Top and bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's reveal A and C. Question A. Focus on the right window. In Indian cooking, what is ghee? And question C. Who wrote the satirical war poem Base Details? Twitch audience, you've got about 20 seconds to submit A, B, or C. One of these is true. Time starts now.
Okay.
And that is time for the lobby. Gentlemen, over to your deliberations.
Well,
it's clarified butter.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
It's not A. Definitely not A.
But I have no idea who wrote Base Details.
Me neither. I've never heard of Gabriel Rosenstock.
I guess it's Ron.
Okay.
I remember that. I don't remember exactly. But I don't think it's Gabriel.
Okay, so do we want to say that B is right then? Because it's definitely not A, and we don't think it's C.
You'd like me to lock in B as your answer?
Yeah.
Is that okay with everyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in B. Let's have a look at the question for B and see if that makes you feel better, worse, or indifferent. Ease a good chanted the Shaman in their 1992 hit, but what was the full name of the fictional character they created? How are you feeling about that?
I think that could be right, yeah. I'm pretty
that's
happy
right.
with that, actually. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. The correct answer is... It is B. A nice logical deduction there. Yes, so A, in Indian cooking, what is ghee? You didn't think it was clarified rice, you thought it was...
Clarified butter.
Yeah, butter.
Absolutely clarified butter. And as to the satirical war poem based details, not by Gabriel Rosenstock, it is in fact by Siegfried Sassoon. Him what wrote all them war poems. So, Ramsey Fox, Kazvez, Drew Dave Tom, Lingo Maniac, Amy, M3 times, Applecast, Stu Price, DC Simmons, Yellowtail, Pum and Bear, Not a Jumble, Innes, Charmaine, Cetra, and Clive. You have all been eliminated on that question. Bad luck. But as for our lobby players, you now get to pick another number in your code. You have found one of them. You're looking for two more. The jackpot is 8,500.
I don't mind. I'll leave it up to one of you two guys.
Let's go for number 6.
Number 6. Let's have a look. Is number 6 in your code? It's not in the first box. The camera's going off. Is there a number 6 in the second box? There is not. So the format stays the same. Going on to the next question board. We have now seen 5 question boards with potentially 5 more. Let's end that question and go on to question board number 6. Options are iodine, the magic school bus, 168.2 metres. You may see 2 of these questions.
Okay. I could probably figure out if iodine was right or wrong, I reckon. So I'd like to play that one.
Okay.
I've never heard of the Magic School Bus.
I think it's like an American kids TV show. I couldn't really tell you anything more about it, to be honest.
I thought it was British.
Is it?
I have memories of the Magic School. I don't remember watching it, but I have memories of it. And this is a game where the host is allowed to talk to the players, but not give help, but just give anecdotal stuff before anyone complains in the chat. So we think we want to look at iodine and...
Should we go top and bottom again?
Top and bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Top and bottom, okay. Let's have a look. The question behind iodine is... What is the only halogen that is a liquid at room temperature? And question C... The current world record for the ski jump set by Stefan Kraft in 2017 is what distance? Twitch lobby, you've got about 20 seconds to make up your minds which one is true, A, B or C. Your time starts now. Whisper it to the bot. And that is time. So, gentlemen, to your deliberations.
It's not A.
A.
Yeah.
Is it bromine?
Yeah, I think it's bromine. Yeah.
And I guess it's not C.
Yeah, I thought C felt a little bit low.
You felt it was a bit low. Sounds strange.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe a bit longer than that. The ski jump.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's more than 200.
Based on that, do you want me to lock in B?
Again, B.
For B again?
Yeah.
Shall I lock in B as your answer?
Let's try.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. It's locked. Let's have a look at the question behind B and see if you feel better, worse, or indifferent. Premiering in 1994, what educational cartoon had a theme song performed by Little Richard? It's a question and it's another one from Lingo Maniac. Let's have a look. You're locked in. There's nothing that can be done now. Let's have a look. Is B the right answer? It is. Well played. Yes, Cyclespace, Ash the Bash, Paulister, Connor M27, Matt the Ref, Dogfish, and Keshi Head all falling victim to that question. Now, as to A, you were suggesting it wasn't halogen, you thought it might be bromine?
Bromine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bromine.
Absolutely right. And C, you weren't sure, but you thought it might be over 200 metres.
I thought it was shorter, to be honest, guys. But
Dave thought it was shorter. Dr. Mummy thought it was longer. Well, let's have a look. It wasn't 168.2. It was, in fact, 253.5.
Wow.
Yes, it was significantly under.
I thought it was a bit longer, but yeah.
Well, you have survived another board, which means you get another opportunity to look for a digit in your code. It is we're running out of numbers. You're over halfway there, and you have got just shy of a 50-50 chance of finding one of the remaining 2 digits in your code. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. What's it going to be?
Dr. Mommy, do you want to pick?
So let's pick 4.
Number 4. Let's see. Is there a 4 in your code? Down to just 7 players in the lobby. Is there a 4 in the first box? Yes, there is.
Yay.
So, you've now got a 25% chance of cracking the code and winning that jackpot, which would put you to the top of the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure we haven't been this high before. 8,500 is a formidable jackpot, would put you right to the top of the leaderboard if you can get there. Lupine, Carl the 7th, 8 Minky, Drahuska, Cola, Natter, and Milk Like Substance are still in the lobby game. Potentially 4 more boards to see, but if you can find it on the next one, that would be good for you. Remember, the game gets more difficult now because you must look at a question and then immediately decide whether you're going to take it as the truth or if you are going to reject it. Let's end the question. A word of warning for the lobby. You have significantly less time to answer for this one, but you have to answer several times on the question. Let's have a look at question board number 6? 7. 7. Let's have a look. Twitch, Spectre, Oxygen.
I feel like they're all alright. Does anyone want to go for a specific one?
So for beginning, let's pick Oxygen.
Yeah.
Let's start with Oxygen. Okay, yeah. So I'll show you the question. You must decide whether it is true or false. Twitch lobby, there'll be an instruction in the chat. I can't exactly remember the command, but the chat will explain what you've got to do. Let's have a look at the Oxygen question. Which gas combines with hydrogen to form ammonia? Twitch lobby. Hang on just a second, guys, because we've got to go to the Twitch lobby first of all.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's open it up to the lobby. Lobby, if you think this is true, whisper T. If not, do not whisper. Leave it blank if you think this is false. T if you think it's true, and that's time up. So you don't get very much time at all on this one. Now, based on the information that you guys have just said, what would you like to do with this question?
It's nitrogen.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that's wrong, please.
So you would like me to eliminate C from the game?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's gone. You cannot pick C now no matter what else happens. So, would you like Twitch or Spectre next?
I feel like I maybe could have a guess what Spectre is, so can we go for that?
Yeah, go for that.
Okay, let's have a look at the Spectre question, and no spoilers from you guys before we've thrown it open to the lobby. Here is question B. What is the last name of the cartoon character who was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine that was designed to view a world unseen? Twitch audience, if you think this answer is Spectre, you need to type T for true, otherwise leave it blank. You've got about 10 seconds and your time starts now. T for true, leave it blank. Do not type anything if you think this is a false answer. That's your time up, gentlemen.
It's false, I guess.
Yeah, okay, so I thought it was going to be about Suits, Harvey Specter, but no, I think that's actually Danny Phantom, because I used to watch that when I was younger. So I think that's false, yeah.
Would you like me to eliminate B from the game?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay. It's gone. That means by default you have to lock in A.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that A question and see how you feel about it. And again, I've got to throw it open to the audience, so don't spoil it just yet. The A question is: Justin Can is the founder of which famous live streaming platform? If you think this is Twitch, audience, you need to type T for true, otherwise leave it blank. Your time starts now. Even if you haven't answered yet, you still need to confirm that you are going for T for true if you think this is. So, you're locked in at this point, guys. How are you feeling having seen the question?
I think it's true.
I didn't know, but it seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look. Computer. No, that's Millionaire where I asked a computer. Can we please see, is A the truth? It is. And no one eliminated that round. Everybody in the lobby playing along, getting that one right. Well done. Yes, Justin Can founded the Twitch platform. And yes, as to the other ones, you said C. You thought it's not oxygen. You thought it was
Nitrogen.
And you're absolutely right. As to B, Samster, you said it wasn't Spectre, it was
Danny Phantom.
And you're absolutely right, Danny Fenton is the right answer. So, 1 in 4 chance to win that jackpot, gents. 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Come on, Samster.
Can we finish off that line and go for 5, please?
You can. Let's have a look and see. Is 5 for 8,500 points? Is 5 the last digit of your code? A lot of points at stake here. But it's not there, which means we need to face another question board. It's either 1, 2, or 3. Hotting up now. Heating up.
It wouldn't have been as exciting an opener if we'd have got it straight away.
No,
so,
of course.
Keep the tension going.
Build some tension. We've got to build up to it. Well, let's have a look at your next question board. Is question board number 8. Options are 3, Avril Lavigne, numbers. Which would you like to look at first?
Numbers, it's about Euclid, probably.
Could be.
It could be books of the Bible as well.
Could we? We could go for that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Which are we going for? Numbers?
Numbers, please.
Numbers.
Numbers. Okay, let's have a look at the C question. Audience, get ready to either type T if you believe it's true or ignore it otherwise. Question C is: which book of the Bible follows Exodus? You've got about 10 seconds, Twitch audience, and your time starts now.
Oh.
And that's time. Gents.
So I think we leave that. I think it's Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
That rings a bell because it's the first 5 books, isn't it, of the Bible? Yeah, I'm happy to leave that.
Shall I eliminate C from the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's gone. You can no longer pick option C. Questions remain: 3 or Avril Lavigne?
Should we go Avril because it's a bit more specific? I'm worried about what 3 could be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, let's have a look at the Avril Lavigne question. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Are lyrics sung by which Canadian singer in her 2011 hit? Twitch audience, if you think this is Avril Lavigne, type T for true. Otherwise, you can just ignore it. Time starts now. There's your time up. Gents.
That's Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, it's not Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. It's a bit late for Avril Lavigne, so I would like to reject that, please.
Shall I reject B from the game?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's gone. Which means by default, again, you're locking in A.
So we have 2 B's and now 2 A's.
Let's have a look at this A question and see if it makes you feel happy. How many contacts with the ball are teams allowed in volleyball before incurring a fault?
I guess it's right. I remember something from those.
The audience
I like
are.
three.
I don't mind you discussing it a little bit, but again, we've just got to go to the audience very quickly. Audience, if you think this is true, type T for true. Time starts now. Of course, at this point, you guys are committed to this, and presumably the audience are committed to an answer as well. So one way or another, they're going to have to go for it. But they do just need to type the letter just in case. So you're happy with that?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's have a look. Can we see what is the correct answer? Is A. Yes, you are allowed 3 contacts with the ball before you incur a fault in volleyball. Well played indeed. Unfortunately, we lose Natter Kola despite writing 2 of the questions. Drahuska and the Lupine one all losing out to that question. As to the other ones, question C, you didn't think it was numbers, you thought it might be Leviticus. Let's have a look. Yes, indeed. First 5 books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, First Book of Kings, Second Book of Kings, First Book of Samuel, and then I'm getting into sort of the slightly more autistic starter thing where I start reciting the Bibles at you, Bible books at you, which I'm not going to do tonight. Yeah, not going to do that. Question B. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. A lyric sung by which Canadian singer in her 2011 hit? Not Avril Lavigne, you thought it was?
Carly Rae Jepsen.
And you're absolutely right, Carly Rae Jepsen from 2011. So you've got a 1 in 3 of cracking the code. It's 1, 2, or 3. Which is it going to be?
Well, it kind of looks like a football score there, doesn't it? 4-0. So I'm going to say 2.
Based on the football logic, you think it might be 2, Dave?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's have a look. Is 2 the last digit of your code?
Come on.
We're back to 420 Blazer.
Oh,
That would be a
Come
wonderful
on.
thing. But it's not, sadly. It is not the 2. So you're down to a coin flip at the end and potentially 2 more boards. It's either 1 or 3, the last digit of your code. For now, though, we need to end this question and we need to go on to board number 9. Options are Tom Stoppard, Polygraph Lie Detector, Google. Which would you like to look at first?
Don't mind the bottom 2. One of you two want to pick? I don't mind between those 2.
gosh. Honestly, I have no idea about this.
Let's go for Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Google. The TV and film database IMDb is subsidised by which multinational company? Twitch audience, if you think this is true, type T for true, otherwise you can ignore it. Your time starts now. Just car, 8 minky and milk like, I'll say 8 milky then. 8 minky and mink like substance left in the lobby game. That's time up.
Cool.
Chaps, what do you think?
I think that's Amazon.
Yeah, it is. It's Amazon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think so too.
Shall we eliminate C?
yes, please.
Yes, please.
Alright, it's gone. Tom Stoppard or Polygraph Lie Detector are your options.
Do either of you know much about Tom Stoppard? Because if not, maybe we should go for lie detector.
Not at all. I'm happy
No.
with that. Sounds
Okay, let's go lie detector, please.
Okay. Lie detector question. What device did William Moulton Marston invent? 10 seconds, Twitch audience. If you think it's true, type T for true. Time starts now. If you don't think it's true, just ignore it. And that is time up. What do you think, guys?
I don't
have
know.
no idea.
No.
I've never heard of him.
I guess,
No.
but I guess it's true. I
You
don't
think it
know
might
why,
be
but
true? Okay.
because as I remember, he's a psychologist. And
Okay.
probably in logically, he could make this.
If you've got an inkling, I'm happy because I have no idea, genuinely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Absolutely. I don't know who invented it. I don't know who he is. So I'm happy to say yes on that.
Would you
Yeah,
like me
agree.
to lock in B as your answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's locked. We have got to have a look at the A question for the benefit of the Twitch audience as well as anything else, so let's have a look at it now. Which British playwright wrote the screenplay for the 1981 film The French Lieutenant's Woman? Is it Tom Stoppard? Twitch audience, if you think it is, type T for true, otherwise leave it blank. Time starts now. Or perhaps The French Lieutenant's Woman, depending whether you're British or American. And that's time. So, how do you feel having seen that? Did you know that? Do you know
I
the
don't.
film?
No.
I should, but I don't, and that bugs me. But I
Yeah,
think he
I
did
have no
write
idea.
some film scripts, but don't know about that film specifically. So I don't know, to be honest.
Well, we're locked in with B. Let's have a look and see, is B the correct answer? Yes, it is.
nice.
Oh, well
All
done.
of the lobby surviving as well. Yes, William Moulton Marston, I think he was a psychologist, I think, did invent the polygraph lie detector, which of course doesn't work. As to question C, which TV and film database IMDb is subsidised by which multinational company? You didn't think it was Google, you thought instead it might be...
Amazon.
And it absolutely is. And which British playwright wrote the screenplay for the 1981 film The French Lieutenant's Woman? Not Tom Stoppard. You admitted you had no idea, which is why you didn't go for the question. The answer was, in fact, Harold Pinter.
Okay.
Him what wrote The Dumbwaiter.
Okay.
So, you've got the question right. And you've got a 50-50 coin flip opportunity. The last digit of your code is either 1 or 3. After this search, we will know what it is. The question will just remain whether or not you're going to have to face one more board to crack your code. Gents, are you going for 1 or are you going for 3?
Go on, Dr. Mummy, you pick. No pressure.
Okay. So, okay, let's pick. So I just remember one Russian meme. Let's pick one.
Let's pick 1, he says. We have to go for 1?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Is 1 the last digit of your code?
Come on, please.
8,500 points in the jackpot. But not
Oh,
on this search. We are going all
Memes
the
are
way.
useless.
We are going to board number 10. We now
classic.
know what the last digit of your code is, but you're going there the long way round. Let's end the question. You have got to survive one more board to open that safe. Here is your final question board. Options are I Battle, Georgia, The Paupers.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Paupers is the one I like the least.
Okay, we'll avoid that one for the time being.
iBattle's going to be it might be a translation thing, mind it.
Yeah, maybe we could figure that one out. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, possibly.
Should we go for that then? iBattle, please.
Should we look at iBattle?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at iBattle. The board game Ludo takes its name, the Latin for what? Twitch audience, you've got about 10 seconds. If you think this is true, type T for true to the bot. Otherwise, leave it blank. Time starts now. Time. Chaps, what do you think?
I think it's I Play,
Yeah.
not I Battle.
Yeah, I think so too. Ludo. Yeah. Ludo, I play. Luder, yeah.
Sorry about that. My internet.
Samster had a funny internet moment, but he's back. Base, so you think it might be I play? Would you like me to eliminate it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we shall eliminate A from the game. And it's gone. You're down to two. Two answers to choose from. Would you like to see Georgia or the Paupers?
We'd take Georgia then if you didn't want to look at the paupers.
Yeah, I think so.
It could be the state or the country, probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, let's take Georgia, please.
Or the Midnight Train.
Or the
True.
Midnight Train.
True.
Let's have a look at the question behind Georgia. The winner of the 2017 series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here shares her name with which US state? Twitch audience, you know the drill. T for true. Ignore it if you think it's wrong. Time starts now. And that's time. I'm a Celebrity fans, any of you?
Yeah, I actually watch it quite a lot. I
Ah,
think it might be right. I think it's...
Is it Georgia Toffolo?
Yeah, I think it is. Was that 2017 though? But, I mean, what other winners are going to share the name with the US state, I guess? It's got to be.
oh, it could be that famous celebrity New Mexico.
It could. It could. No, I'm happy to go with that. I can't believe that was 3 years ago though, but it must have been.
Would you like?
Impressive knowledge from Clive as well. It's a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah.
Would you
No,
like
yeah, I'm
me
happy to go
to
with
lock in B as your answer?
Yes.
Okay, it's locked. Twitch audience, just for your benefit, we're going to have a look at question number C, and again, T for true, or ignore if you think it's false. Question C is: which band was assembled by Prince to support him in the mid-1980s and collaborated on the hugely successful album Purple Rain? Time starts now. And that's time from the Twitch audience. Gents, how are you feeling about that question?
I think that's the Revolution, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm happy that we took B, actually. Yeah.
Well, it is time for the moment of truth. Can we reveal, is B the correct answer? It is the correct answer. Very, very well done.
Yay.
And, Milk Like Substance and 8 Minky have been eliminated, which means Carver 7th wins the lobby game by default. Congratulations to you, Car, on winning the lobby game. As to the other answers, the board game Ludo takes its name for the Latin for what?
I play.
It is indeed I Play. And as to C, which band was assembled by Prince to support him in the mid-1980s and collaborated on the hugely successful album Purple Rain?
I thought it was the Revolution.
It absolutely was Prince and the Revolution. So, you've found the correct answer to the board, which means you have the singular honour right now of telling me which number would you like to search for in your code.
Can we
Go on,
pick
Samster.
3, please?
Let's have a look and see.
3.
Is 3 that last digit? We have to complete the game and make it all proper. And I think that in order for you guys, there are going to be very many congratulations because you three have done what no one has done for quite some time, and you have cracked the code. Very, very many congratulations to you. 430. You have unlocked that safe and you have won 8,500 points. As Keshi said, the right outcome considering what happened last time. Good karmic justice that made it worthwhile going back and fixing the code to allow you to come back into the game.
It was worth the wait, definitely.
Absolutely worth the wait. Do I press the end of question button? Does it go to the leaderboard? It does. And there you are. Setting a clear precedent, 3,000 points ahead of Clive of Legend and Ash the Bash, who are on 5,500. 8,500, that will take some surpassing. Very many congratulations to you all on a splendid game. As you say, well worth the wait. And the top of the leaderboard is yours. Well played.
Amazing. Well
Yeah,
done,
good
guys.
job, guys. Well done.
Well, that does mean that the lobby will reset to 3,000 next time. I'm going to deafen the thing, because actually I think I am going to probably wrap up at that point, because I know we've only had one game and it was a returning game, but it is 10 o'clock and that is my my new sort of cut-off time, and I think to start a new game at this point would be going against my new thing of let's try and finish at 10, especially if I'm doing 2 streams a week. So many congratulations to Samster DMM and Dr. Mummy. Congratulations to Keshi on his double run on the new Blockbusters, as well as to Natter and Not a Jumble of Numbers, who did manage to win one game as well. We are going to leave it there for this evening because, as I say, it is now after 10 o'clock. I need to go and have a quick chat with staff about various post-stream chats that we often have. But that is going to be it for tonight. So, yeah, thank you very much for coming out and checking out the new build of Blockbusters. I hope you like it. I do look forward to receiving some feedback from you. Do chuck it into the suggestions section of the Discord, which you can go and join right there if you're not in it already. Remember, like and subscribe and all that jazz if you want to, or don't. Make your own choices. It's having you here is all the reward I need, and it's lovely to have north of 50 people still at the end of the night, which is really, really encouraging. So thank you so much for coming to join me on this rather grey and damp Tuesday evening, certainly down here in the UK. If you want even more Quiztastic action, you can join Ash's stream tomorrow evening from Wednesday night at 8 PM. I believe he's going to be playing 1 versus 100, so do go give him a follow. You can go and pop into his Discord as well and join the Bash server there and hang out with all the guys there. There's lots of stuff that goes on in the server outside of the sort of the primetime stream time as well. I think Quizzy Dan is back this week. I know he was off last week, but tentatively I'm going to type Quizzy Dan into there for his Quizzy Bingo on Thursday evening at 8 PM, assuming he is back. I know he was away last week. But if he's back, that'll be Thursday night. Dan is not on this week. Again, thank you for the confirmation there, Ash. So no Dan this week, so we can ignore that. But someone who I think should be on is Quetz, who will be here on Thursday lunchtime for the Chase VGM, 1 o'clock BST, and then Sunday at 2 AM. He's just been on alongside me. Oh, fine, but not Thursday. No stream from Matt at the moment either, because he is currently doing lots of refereeing. I know you can catch some of the Pinnacle Larder with Tipster over on Sunday night at 7 PM. Ash is also back, I believe, on Friday, though I'm not quite sure with what yet. But that's to look forward to as Ash gears into new season mode for season 5 of Quiz Night. That's on Wednesdays and Fridays over on Ash's channel. Oh, yes, of course, it's Catnip's Golden Mind. I know entries for that have now closed, but the debut episode of Golden Mind, which is, I believe, a Lithuanian game show in origin that Catnip is organising on Quiz Night on Ash's channel. So do go and check that out Friday night at 8 o'clock. That's going to be an ongoing tournament on Fridays, and 1 versus 100 tomorrow evening at 8. I, of course, am going to be back on Saturday, probably being a little bit fraught because I'm going up to London on Friday night, like literally for an evening and a morning, and then coming back on the Saturday because it's a friend's birthday. So we're going out to be socially distanced in London and do some bouldering and probably get breakfast and other things that you do in your 30s. We'll of course be staying safe, but it'll be good to catch. I haven't seen him since the summer, so but I will be back on Saturday evening from 8 o'clock for a double bill of the Escape Artists. That is what is planned for the evening. I will prepare a third question pack. I think I've probably got some from community written people anyway, just in case we have a short game for whatever reason. But plan is double bill of double quiz prison, double bill of the Escape Artist on Saturday evening, 8 o'clock, and we will be starting off with gold, silver, or bronze as the warm-up game. So all of that to look forward to this weekend. Until then, have a really awesome rest of the week. Thank you for coming and trying out Blockbusters. I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to your feedback. Thank you for sticking on and playing the code, and congratulations to Samster DMM and Dr. Mummy, who have gone to the top of that leaderboard. It's been lovely talking to you all. Until next time, I have been Royal Flush. You have been watching Game Night Classics. And I would like to wish you all the very best. I don't know why I'm saying it like this, because I'm losing my train of thought, so I need to wrap up rapidly. Stay safe, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Peace out. Take care. And good night.